not give us issues today. God. Okay, we are live on Facebook. For those of you that would want to join via Facebook, the handle to join again is ITV Radio Abuja. ITV Radio Abuja. Yes, that's the handle. Thank you so much for my listeners via the airwaves. Thank you so very much. I'm really grateful and honored to have you guys listening to this program every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday by 5 p.m. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you to those joining via Facebook. Thank you so much. Please, if you're joining, do share the link, and comment. When you do that, we get a lot of people to actually watch the program even after we are done. You understand? After the live section, we still get people to go back and watch it. So that is the essence of we sharing and commenting. So when you are on this platform, that I'm talking to my viewers via Facebook, if you're joining the platform via Facebook, please comment and share the link. Please, I'm begging, please share the link. Share the link. You never can tell. Someone actually sent me a message on Sunday. Yes, sent me a message on Sunday, and she based in Kano. Yes, she actually, I don't want to mention her name. She actually based in Kano, and she sent me a message that she actually watched a previous episode of the program Family Circle on Facebook, and she was actually blessed. It actually helped her to know how to go about her relationship. So you can imagine that from Kano, all the way from Kano. Yesterday, she called me around 3:32 p.m. That's when she called me. She actually called me. So that her sister told her to watch the episode via Facebook, and she did. Then the sister gave her my contacts, and she called me to actually testify that she was actually blessed. So that is what I'm saying. Please, if you're joining, share the link, comment, always comment via Facebook. Okay, let's go straight to business. We are still talking on the child upbringing. Yes, child upbringing. This week we are going to still roll on this topic. Then next week we'll bring another topic. That's a fresh topic. We're still on this topic. On Wednesday, I'll give the opportunity for everyone to call in. If you're having issues with your kids or you want to ask questions, you have the opportunity to call in. I'll give more or less like 40 to 45 minutes or even 50 minutes to just call in. I'll just introduce, then I'll open the phone lines to just call in and say your take on this topic, or you have issues pertaining your kids and you want advice. You also have the license, free access to call and be rest assured that advice will be given to you. Okay, we talked on, I defined what child upbringing is, and we gave 3 points on Thursday, I suppose. Yes, about 3 points. Yes, I gave boosting your child's self-esteem. I also gave setting limits and be consistent with your discipline and be a good role model. Yeah, today we'll continue, but for those of us just joining this platform for the very first time, Family Circle is a program where we talk about values, cultural and family development, irrespective of our religion or ethnic group. We gather here every Monday by 5, Wednesday by 5, and Thursday by 5 to deliberate on issues that actually affect us as family, affect us in our relationship, in our day-to-day life. We analyze, we deliberate on it, and we proffer solutions to those issues. And so many people have been tremendously blessed and impacted through this medium. I can tell you for a fact, I'm the one in the receiving end, so I know the kind of messages, calls I keep getting on a daily basis. I can tell you actually the work we are doing here and your contributions, especially my listeners via the airwaves, your contributions to every topic we bring on air here has really gone a long way to molding and shaping some person's relationship, their lives, and their marriage. I can tell you for a fact. And this is the testimony that we have as a team. Just like I always say, Family Circle is a community where we are trying to grow into getting freedom from all issues that pertains marriage and relationship. And I believe by God's grace we will get to that point. Yes, we will definitely get to that point if we can work together just the way we have been doing. Work together hand in hand. Your support, my support, joining together, we will definitely get to that point, or that particular place where we actually want, or where we are yearning to. Okay, the next point we have today is make out time for your kids. Make out time for your kids. It's often difficult for parents and kids to get together for a family meal, let alone spend quality time together. But there is probably nothing kids would like more than eating breakfast with their parents. Gone are those days where you see kids and parents eat together. Most of us this period, if I ask when last you ate with your kids, when last you had dinner, or when last you had lunch, or when last you had breakfast with your kids, so most of you will tell me they can't remember. That's very bad. In that process, you bond with them. In that process, they tell you things. In that process, it's very bad. We should try as much as possible to start exhibiting, or start having that trace of we having breakfast, dinner, or lunch with our kids. Even if it's not convenient, you pick one of it. It might be breakfast as early as possible. Just have breakfast with your kids. Talk to them. Let them know you love them before they go to school. Speak those positive words into them before they go to school. As they are in school, they are remembering, oh, my dad said he loves me. My mom said she cherished me. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Or if you cannot do that, try as much as possible to always have dinner with them. Not coming back so late when they are asleep. Please. Those kids needs to be nurtured. Needs to be listened to. That is where most parents are actually failing it. Honestly speaking, most times these kids, they really need us to be there for them. They might not be able to express it verbally, but they actually do need it. Okay, kids who aren't getting the attention they want from their parents often act out or misbehave because they are sure to be noticed, when they misbehave. That's if you're not giving them attention, of course. Like my son, if my son tries talking to me and I look so busy, or I'm on phone, because I'm always on phone. If he tries getting my attention, you see him, he will start hitting things. That way, I will notice that he actually wants to talk to me, and I will try as much as possible to either end the call or tell him, bring him close to me. He will sit close to me while I talk on phone. And after my phone call, I will actually ask what the issue is. But some parents, you see them, they will just, the way they will even behave towards that child, the child will just eventually just lose appetite to talk. The child will not even want to say anything. Some children will even forget what they actually came to tell you. You have to follow these kids with patience. That's why they are called kids. That's why they are called children. Follow them with patience. Now, okay, let's go further. Misbehave. Many parents, okay, because they are sure to be noticed that way. Many parents find it rewarding to schedule together time with their kids. Create a special evening each week to be together, and let your kids help decide how to spend the time. Also, look for other ways to connect to your kids. Look for other ways to connect to your kids. If you are a parent listening to me right now, your kids are going to school. They have what they call lunch pack. Do you understand? They have what they call lunch pack, and definitely they must open their lunch pack every day in school. Now, what you need to do, be creative. Maybe take a pen, write a note. I love you so much. Put their pet name and put it in their lunch pack. When they go to school and they are about to eat and they open their lunch pack, they'll be so surprised. Wow, what is this? Oh, this is from my mom. This is from my dad. They will be happy. Imagine you do this to a child. Throughout that day, that child will be so happy. I'm telling you. Or you take them unawares, buy them something, a card. See, buying a card is not only to give to your hobby. They have cards for kids. If you go to Exclusive, you go to Sahad, you go to ShopRite, they have cards for kids. Buy them card, write on it, very, very nice notes on it. Put it on top of their bed. When they come back from school, they are seeing it. They will be so happy. See, you have to be creative. Not just giving birth to kids and getting whatever they need, their clothing and their shoes and the rest of it. No. Make your relationship with your kids spicy. That way they will make you their best friends. They will tell you everything on earth. Everything that happens to them, they will tell you. Because why? They will see your interests. They will know that you actually have good interests for them. Just try this. You know, I keep saying that there's never a time you will follow this platform that you won't learn something. Try making your relationship with your kids spicy. It's not only your relationship with your hobby that is supposed to be spiced up. No. Your relationship with your kids is also supposed to be spiced up. Kids get bored easily. They get tired easily. Try and look for things to motivate them. Try and look for things to make them happy, not make them sad or make them feel alone. Please, it is in that process of them feeling alone that someone else fills up that gap. Don't ever allow a gap in between you and your kids. Don't ever. Always be on top of your game. I keep saying this. Always be on top of your game. It is one thing to give birth to a child. It is another thing to ensure that that children or those kids actually follows the trainings, proper training, and become good citizens. If we can achieve this program we are having today, I will minimize it. Because why? We know that the society is better with the children we are bringing up these days. Honestly. Just try and do this and see. Also, look for other ways to connect to your kids. Okay, I just said that. Adolescents seems to need less undivided attention from their parents. That's adolescents, yeah. From their parents than younger kids, because there are fewer opportunity for parents and teens to get together. During their teenage age, they prefer to mingle with their age mates, their age grades, than mingling with you or talking to you. So you have to profile solution. You have to find every necessary opportunity to always interact with them. Don't let them be. No, don't let them be. Like my daughter, if we are playing and she say, "Mommy, leave me," I will say, "I can't leave you. If I leave you, where will I?" Who will I hold? Who will I play with? Always make them feel important. Always make them feel important. Always. They are your kids. They are your kids. You have every opportunity to do that. Imagine you allowing a stranger, a total stranger, to infiltrate into your child's private life while you are there. It's an error. It's a big error. Parents should do their best to be available when their teens does express a desire to talk or participate in family activities like attending concerts, games, and other events with your teens. That's always look for that opportunity to attend events. Their inter-house sport is coming. Dress well. Don't tie wrapper. Don't tie wrapper and wear boo-boo and go for their inter-house sports. No. Dress well. Dress well. Go for their inter-house sport. Participate. Let them be proud that, yeah, that's my mama. That's my papa. Let them be proud. Let them be proud. Let them see you as almost their age grade. Because if they do, they will be able to confide in you. Not the one that you wear agbada and go for your child's inter-house sports. Please. Dress well, go there, participate. Make your presence known. Let your kid be proud. Let your kid be telling his or her friends that, yes, that's my mom, that's my dad there. Do you understand me? It gives them that sense of confidence. And they can actually talk to you. They can interact with you. Okay, like concert game and other events with their theme, which communicates caring and gives you access to know more about their child, about your child and his or her friends in important ways. That way, you get things. They will be talking. You know, when kids are happy, they talk. Yes. When kids are happy, they talk. It's when they are sad, you won't hear anything from them. But when they're happy, they talk. Now, in that process of them being happy, they tell you things. Some will even tell you before they realize they've already said it. That way you will know what happens in their life. You will know what happens in their privacy. You will know everything about them. If your kids hide secrets from you, it means that you've lost it somewhere. If they actually hide secrets from you, it means you've lost it somewhere. Like, for instance, myself, if my husband wants to get things from my son, he just tells him, let's go for a walk. In their walk, my son would download everything that happened. You have to be close to them. You have to be on top of your game. If you are not, someone else would take that position. Someone else would take that position, and God helping you is not a negative things that they will inculcate into that child. You have to be on top of your game at every point in time. Don't feel guilty if you are a working parent. Just try to create time for your kids, because it is the main that's in creating that time. It is the many things that you do for them, like window shopping, playing cards, going out for outing, that kids will remember. Those little things you do for them, that's what they will remember. So if you're a working parent, you don't have time, please create time for them. Because the essence of that work is to make them comfortable. Now, if you're making them comfortable and they're not getting it in the other end, those things you're trying to do for them becomes bitter. Don't ever allow your kids to compare you with their friends' parents. Don't ever give them that room to. Always fill up that space. Always fill up that space, please. Now, the next point, making communication a priority. I'm behind time. Making communication a priority. You can't expect kids to do everything simply because you as a parent say so. You can't expect them to do everything you say. You can't. Making it a dictatorship leadership. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because you say so. They want and desire explanation. They deserve to be explained to. If you're telling them, do this, do this, do this, don't tell them, and that is final. Don't do that, except if you feel your kids are this type that you cannot really fold. But if they are following you on the normal tray, please don't do that. Them to do this. Explain to them. They deserve to be explained. They deserve to know. They deserve your explanation. Explain to them explanations as that's okay. Let me start again. They want and deserve explanations as much as adults do. If we don't take time to explain, kids will begin to wonder about our value and motives, and whether they have any basis. Parents who reason with their kids allow them to understand and learn in a non-judgmental way. You allow them to learn. You tell them, explain. You see, when you are even explaining to your kids, it makes them comfortable. It makes them relax. Knowing fully well that you two of you are having a conversation. You are conversing. And if you do that, you will see them carrying out those things, those instructions you're telling them. They will be doing it with joy. Not with murmuring or grumbling. Make your expectations clear to them. Make your expectations towards them clear. If there is a problem, describe it. Express your feelings and invite your child or children to work on solutions with you. If there's an issue in the house, everybody will join heads together. Like I said, it's a team. Your family is a team. And if one team member is down, every other person is supposed to be affected. So make them understand that it's a team. And if there's a problem in the house, let everybody make their opinion known. Let everybody contribute. You never can tell. The solution might be coming from your little child. You never can tell. Don't underrate them. If there's a problem at home, please listen to them. Get their own views. Get their opinion. You never can tell. I've gotten solution on several times allowing my son in. I've gotten solution several times. Several times. They say 2 heads is better than 1. You never can tell. This child that you are seeing that is a little boy, is a little girl, might give you that solution you are looking for. So don't underestimate them. Okay. Be open to your children. Be open to your children's suggestion. Be open to that suggestion as well. Negotiate. Allow them. Let there be a negotiation platform. Let there be a negotiation. Hear them. Now, if you hear them in their senseless talk, you can pick points, and then you can explain to them why you would not want to go with their suggestion, with their solution, with their this and that. Let there be room for negotiation. Because kids who participate in decisions are more motivated to carry them out. Yes. If they actually participate in that decision making, they will be the one to carry it, because they wouldn't want to flaw it, or they wouldn't want to make it fail or allow it to die down. The next point is be flexible and willing to adjust your parenting style. Okay, I will go with this point and then we'll round up. On Wednesday, we'll continue. Be flexible and willing to adjust your parenting style. If you often feel let down by your child's behavior, perhaps you have unrealistic expectations, and will find it helpful to read up on that matter. There are books, like I said. Being a parent is not a gift. Equip yourself. Equip yourself. Equip yourself. Read books regarding parenting. Read books. Study. 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 Or talk to a child development specialist. Kids' environment have an effect on their behavior. So you might be able to change that behavior by changing the environment. Yes, I know of someone who I spoke to. The woman was just bitter about the child. So bitter about the child. And she called me, she asked me. I asked her a few questions. And I found out that the environment where she lives actually affects that child negatively. Actually affects that. And I asked her, I said, do you have any loved one around where you can send your child to for a while? She said yes. I said okay. She said she wouldn't even mind. She went to drop the child there. And within few months, around 2 months or thereabout, this child actually picked up. Environment actually affects your children, affects your child in a negative way. It does affect your child. That's why you see most influential people, they tend to want to give their kids proper or conducive environments. Yes, environment actually affects them. Your child changes, your child changes. You will gradually have to change your parenting style too. Once your child upgrades in age, your parenting style also is supposed to be upgraded. Don't use the same pattern when the child was 3. You're not using it while the child is 7. It won't work. You have to change your pattern. Teens tend to look less to their parents and more to their peers for role model. Yes. But continue to provide guidance, encouragement, and appropriate discipline. And always seize every available moment to make a connection with your child. Always look for that opportunity. Always make use of that opportunity. Utilize that opportunity well. Utilize it well. Last point. Okay, we can go with this last point. Show that your love is unconditional. Show them that your love is unconditional. As a parent, you're responsible for correcting and guiding your kids. But how you express your corrective guidance makes all the difference in how a child receives it. How you do it makes a difference. Now, when you have to confront your child, avoid blaming, criticizing, or fault finding, which undermines self-esteem and can lead to resentment. Instead, strive to ensure that you encourage them, even when disciplining them. Make sure you encourage them. In your discipline, show them love. In your discipline, show them love. Not discipline them and keeping some parents keep malice with their kids. Yes. Some parents keep malice with their kids. When they finish disciplining them, they don't talk to the kids. Your child will come to you because they are children. Because they are children. Even after you finish flogging them, they will still come to you. Now, when they come to you, you're supposed to embrace them and show them love and explain to them why you actually discipline them. Not pushing them away. If you push them away, they will go outside, and whoever takes them in becomes their role model, becomes their best friend. Make sure they know that although you want and expect better next time, that's expect better from them, your love is always there no matter what. Make sure, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Love your kids. It is in that love. See, when you do that, nobody can break that bond. Nobody. They will tell you virtually everything that happens in their life. They will tell you. Some parents don't even know when their daughters started seeing their menses. Some moms, they don't know. They don't know. It's so bad. Some dads don't even know when their sons started having wet dreams. They don't know. That's bad. It is their friends that knows. It is their role model outside that knows. That's bad. You're supposed to know everything that happens to your children. Be on top of your game. Be on top of your game. I'll be opening phone lines for listeners and viewers via Facebook to call in. Like I said, there was an incident that happened. I think that was my first time of starting counseling. I think I was in my 20s, or I think 20 or 21, thereabout. Yes, I know I was in my early, I think within 20 to 21. A child back then in my neighborhood, very little girl. That child should be around 4 years. Yes, should be around 4 years. The girl came home because my sister came for holiday and she brought her kids. So the girl came home to play. The mom was a tailor then. I don't know if still now, that's fashion designer. And the little girl saw a very big teddy at home. Guess what? This girl climbed the teddy and was... I'm telling you, I noticed it. I stood, I was watching the girl. Then I couldn't beat the girl because the girl doesn't even know what she was doing. I had to take the girl to the mother's shop. And then I sat the mother down. I think that was my first client. That was my first counseling process. I sat the mother down. And I spoke sense into that woman. Apparently, when she and the husband are making love, that little girl watches them. The little girl usually sees them because I asked her. She said the little girl sleeps on the same bed. And I told her, that's so bad. You can imagine a little girl of 4. She doesn't even know what she was doing. She doesn't know. Please, parents, pay attentiveness to your kids. There are some things that we parents are exhibiting. Our children are seeing it. And they think that's the right thing. They think it's the right thing. And they are trying to emulate. They are trying to follow our footsteps. The phone line to call in is 09047671338. That's the phone line to call in. If you have any contribution to say or to give as regards this topic, please do call the line 09047671338. I hope the phone line today will be nice to us. I hope so, because we've been having difficulties trying to connect via this particular line. But do call me. The line again is 09047671338. I just hope so. Okay, yeah, we have a first caller in the studio. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Please turn down the volume of your radio set. Please, I will have to cut you off if you don't turn down the volume of your radio sets. The essence of calling in is for us to interact. And if that interaction will not be made clear, there's no purpose, there's no need for that. So if you're calling in, please turn down the volume of your radio set, please, so that we can be able to hear you clearly in the studio. The line again to call in is 09047671338. That's the number to call in this live section if you want to contribute. And those of you watching via Facebook, please comment, share the link. I keep saying it, you never can tell. Like I said, someone called me all the way from Kano yesterday. Hello. Oh, wow. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Please, can you turn down the volume of your radio set? Please, when you're calling, try and turn down the volume of your radio set. It is as easy as anything. Just turn it down. It's not possible for you to call in and want to hear yourself at the same time. Please. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Your name is? Okay, Mr. I, go on. It's not charging. Oh, wow. Mm. Yes, yes. Yes, so very, very. And you know what? There must be a closeness, whether it's from you or from another person or from an outsider. But there must be a closeness. Yes, yes. Mm. Yes. Straight. Wow. Mm. Yes, to talk to. Mm. Mm. Some, yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Yeah, the number to call in is 09047671338. That's the number to call if you have something to say as regards this topic, if you want to contribute. Yeah, hello, good evening. What's your name? Please, can you turn down the volume of your radio set? Please, I will cut you off if you can't turn down the volume of your radio set. At least you all listening to this caller, you heard him. He was so audible. Why can't you just follow simple instruction? Turn down the volume of your radio set. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, go on, miss. Or is it Mrs. or Miss? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you so much. Mm, 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 mm. Yes. No, no. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Our kids, yes. Yes. Mm. Hmm. Wow. Yes. Yes. Mm. Yes. 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 Hmm. Yes. Be close to them. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Yes. 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 Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, I, the fact that I'm so busy. Sometimes I even want to just put off my phone and just rest. But I still find time to watch cartoons with my kids. Yes. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, please go on, sir. Mm. 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 Hmm. Yes, yes. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. 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 Yes. Percent, yes. Cool, yes. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Yes. How can you correct it? Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. That's true. Yes. Yes. That's true. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your contribution. This is a very huge one. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. This is the much I can take. I can't take calls, but on Wednesday we'll continue by 5. I can't take calls anymore. I'm far behind time. Far behind time. On Wednesday we'll continue this topic. Like I said, always try. You see, the essence of you taking your kids to school is for them to learn. Now, if you feel in any way the school is not actually doing the needful, because you're not actually taking your child to that school free of charge. You're actually paying. And now you won't want to pay for something that will now turn around and become a pain in the neck. If you feel your child's school, they are not doing the needful, please change the school. You will not be having pity on the child. Like I will say every now and then, you can't displease yourself to please someone else. If you feel the school of your kids, they are not really doing the needful, you're not seeing any impact in your kids, please change the school. So you can actually beat your chest and say that you've actually tried. While doing yours at home, at least the school is supposed to do theirs in school. Some schools are business ventures. They don't really have the interest of the kids at heart. I know what I'm saying. So I'm just throwing this. If you know that you're not getting what you're paying for, you might just need to make a U-turn. You might need to make a U-turn. I'll be coming again by 5 p.m. on Wednesday for another edition of this program, still on this same topic. But this time around, I'll give room for phone calls. Lots of phone calls. Let's just rub minds together. Now, I made an announcement on Thursday. I said if you're living in the FCT and you, as a woman, only women, and you don't have anything doing, you want to do something, you want to make use of your time, and you can actually deal on jewelries and female clothing, you can call me. I said that, but I got more than 50 phone calls and text messages. Now, I'm not taking people outside the FCT. FCT is within Nyanya Airport Road and the rest of it, not far. Please, if you have interest in this, you want to run this kind of business and make profit, you can call me on 07036 878937 07036 878937. Now, if you have a relationship issue, marital issue, or family issue, you want to talk to me, you can still call this line 07036 878937. I'll repeat that number again, 07036 878937. That's the number to call in. Okay, seeing you on Wednesday by 5 p.m. My name still remains Esther Usetim, the family builder. Thank you and God bless you. Always stay safe. Thank you.